Hey guys, back with another video. Like I said before, I was in Florida in the last video and, last week, and I couldn't really put out, on the minute videos, I guess. So, but I'm back now. I'm gonna catch up. And so, let's get started. If you hit like below, hit the like button below, hit the subscribe button. We want get the channel to 50 subscribers and maybe 20 likes. You know, I mean, I think our biggest video has like 10 likes, so get us to 20. But so the yeah, and comment below. That's the other thing. But so Dallas Keuchel signed with the Chicago White Sox. So this was an interesting one. He signed a 3-year deal for $55 million. So that's what is that? That's 15. It's like 18.5. Yeah. So, and then they have a vesting option for a 4th year at another 18.5. And the option vests if he pitches 160 innings in 2021 and 2022. Now, the deal, when it came out, it was unclear whether that was 160 innings combined in 2021 and 2022 or individually. And I mean, I'm going to assume it's separately because, I mean, all he would have to do is pitch 80 innings in 2021 and 2022. That's crazy if it was combined. So it just makes sense that it would be individually in both seasons. So I don't know. I mean, it's a little weird. Maybe it's supposed to be 320 innings combined. Because usually it says, like, if it's combined, it's usually a bigger number than what you would expect out of 1 year. And then, like for closers, it says 70 games closed out over the final 2 years of the contract. So it kind of makes sense that it might be 320 innings pitched over the last 2 years of the contract, which could mean he pitches 220 innings 1 year and 100 the next, or something like that. But it just seems way too easy to make that a vesting option, like for 160 innings over the last 2 years of the contract. That just, I mean, maybe they just wanted to make it really easy for him to get. So, but, it's an interesting one because, coming when he first, he was first a free agent last year, in last off season, coming into this season. And he was, so in 2017, the year before he became, or the, so he became a free agent after 2018. So in 2017, it was like the penultimate year of his contract, I guess. But so he was really good. I mean, it's whether he was really good is questionable, but he had a good year, numbers wise, because he pitched to a 2.9 ERA. Now that's really good. His FIP, fielder independent pitching, wasn't so great. It was a 3.79. His strikeouts per 9 was 7.72. His walks per 9 was good at 2.9, but when you're throwing less than 8 strikeouts per 9, that's not, it's good to limit the walks, but when you're not striking guys out, you're subject to luck a lot more. And the other thing is, he only started 23 games. So he needed to, and the problem was, so then in his final season, everyone entered the season expecting that he was going to be one of the top free agent pitchers going into the 2019 season. But in 2018, he didn't really do that. He had a 3.74 ERA, which is still good. It's just not, top of the line. People thought he was an ace. And he would get ace-like money and demand. And the demand just wasn't there for him. And his strikeouts dropped below 7, strikeouts per 9. His walks per 9 were about the same at 2.55. And, you could sort of see the decline. He had 2 really good years in 2014 and 2015 with the Astros. And that's where everyone thought, like, this is who he is. And then he kind of struggled in 2016, got a little unlucky. Then in 2017, he bounced back a little. 2018, not so much. And the Astros attached a qualifying offer to him after the 2018 season, and he elected to wait to sign until after the MLB draft. So there would no longer be compensation attached to him. And this was a risk because you missed part of the season, you missed almost half the season, and that combined, you're not going to be able to jump right into games, no matter how much you work out. So Last season he ended up starting 19 games. He had a 7.27 strikeouts for 9, 3.12 walks for 9. So about what you would expect from him, I guess. He was never an overpowering pitcher, and he always limited walks. But his ERA was 3.75. His FIP was 4.72. His expected FIP, which takes into account home runs for fly balls instead of home runs per 9, which is more of a predictive stat, I guess. The home runs per fly ball. So that was a more respectable 4.06, which kind of indicates that his FIP was, I don't really know how to explain but the projections for 2020 aren't great. And while I don't necessarily, I think he'll be better than his projections. I just don't know. It's strange. Again, I think it was more of a desperation, because the White Sox do have a bunch of young guys that are up now, and they have a couple of veterans that are aging, and they made some big signings and trades already. They also last week acquired Joe Gonzalez for a 1-year, $5 million deal. So they're kind of in like a win now mode. Even though a lot of their guys are young and they're up, and I think the signing Keuchel and Gonzalez and then re-signing a guy like Jose Abreu and signing Yasmani Grandal, and then trading for Nomar Mazara. I think so. They have Eloy Jimenez in left field, Mazara's in right, and then Adam Engel is in center. Yoan Moncada, who they got from the Red Sox for sale, is at third. Abreu's at first. Grandal's at catcher. Tim Anderson and Lurie Garcia, okay, they're fine. And then Zach Collins is your DH, but the AL Central's not really great. And, with the rumors of the Indians maybe trading Francisco Lindor and having already traded Corey Kluber and Trevor Bauer last year, they're kind of, the AL Central's up for grabs. So I think, in a vacuum, the move is good. In a vacuum, I like the move. I just don't know if it seems like they bid against themselves. I just don't see how any other team was giving him that guarantee. I don't. But but their rotation looks good now. They have Dylan Cease, who's an up-and-coming pitcher who could, he's sort of iffy, I guess. I don't know, but Lucas Giolito took a step forward last year. Then they have Joe Gonzalez and now Keuchel they just signed. So those two new signees are going to slot in mid-rotation. And Dylan Covey. So, I think there's in a solid spot to compete for the AL Central. Because like I said, there's not much competition there. No one's running away with that division. So, if they can, for a team like the White Sox, who it means a lot more to make the playoffs than maybe like the Yankees, or it means everything for every team. It means a lot for every team because it means added revenue but I think it means more to the smaller market teams or the teams that just don't compete every single year for them to make the playoffs. And especially when you have young kids who, I just think it means more. So I think we'll wrap it up there. That's my thoughts on the White Sox and what they've done the last week. And if you like what you heard, like the video below, subscribe to the channel, and give me your thoughts on the state of the White Sox. And if you like what you thought on the Keuchel signing specifically, the Gonzalez signing is sort of like a no-brainer, I think. Like 1 year, $5 million. He had a good season last year, so why not? $5 million's not a lot for, even if he's only a fifth starter, that's a good deal. So, even if he has to be a long man, that's a good start. That's a good deal. So, we'll see. But like I said, like, subscribe, comment, and if you want to find out any other information about the podcast or the YouTube channel or anything else, how to support the channel, go to the website, theunusefulidiots.com, and yeah, that's it. So see you next time, guys, and peace out.